So obviously you've just seen my Samyang 35mm f1.4 Mark II lens. This happens sometimes to me, and it probably happens to you guys as well. You kind of go into the camera shop, if you've got a camera shop near you, and well, you go in there on that purpose to buy something, and you come out with something else as well. It sort of accidentally happens and falls into your lap, doesn't it? And then so nothing major, but I wanted a new tripod for a while. So this is a Benro, so I can't even speak. A Benro, let's go. Support gear. So this is, which was really funny. I was in there. It's not really funny because they got burgled a few days before I went in. So a lot of gear was stolen, unfortunately. So on their stock side of things, they didn't have some of the stuff that I wanted, which is a real shame, but kind of understandable in some respects. Anyway, so I was looking at these tripods, and I just wanted a cheapish tripod that I could, I say cheapish, a good tripod that wasn't loads of money, that I can just slide into my bag, and it's always there, because half the time I either forget, or the other tripod I use quite a bit is quite big, and I just thought it's going to piss me off. I have to try and remember it. So if I've got a tripod in the bag all the time, I know it's there, and I don't have to worry about it. Just pick up the bag and go, and I've always got one if I need it. So I wanted a sort of more travel-y style one, and this I think was an absolute bargain. So I've heard of Benro, I've never had one before, never used one before. It's got the Allen. Comes with an Allen key and a little booklet, which the Allen key might come in handy for tightening up legs and stuff at some point, but I've got them anyway. Nice little bag. It feels waterproofy. It's just got a blue string, and that I'll never use. It will just go back in the box and thing. So anyway, this is the carbon fibre version. So I was just going to buy the £100 one, but for an extra £47, full carbon. And I tell you what, it's absolutely worth it. The build quality is amazing compared to the cheaper version, the aluminium legs and everything, and it's quite a bit lighter, probably another 100 grams or so. When you hold them side by side, you can feel the difference, but it just feels super light. It literally twist and pull. So it's a 4-section, 4-section tripod. The only thing it can't do, which is a little bit annoying, is it goes flat legged like that, but obviously you have to lift up the lever, so the actual shaft in the middle, he says, it's going to have to release, to go up. It's a shame you can't unscrew those two to make it smaller. I may eventually at some point hacksaw it, who knows, but we'll see. Depends how much it annoys me, but it would be quite nice to go really low down. But this is a tripod, like I say, absolutely really nicely made, really sturdy, even at full stretch. So is it full thing, it was actually really solid, and pretty nicely made. Like I say, the carbon legs as well. It's Arca Swiss straight out of the box, which is nice. It's only a small head, tiny little thing, but the A1 goes on there with the 135 quite happily. And to be honest, this is going to be for long exposures and things like that. So probably have the 35mm on, or the 14mm or something like that. So quite a small setup anyway. The RX10 Mark IV sits on there perfectly. Absolutely brilliant. But I say it's well worth paying the extra to get the carbon version, because it just works. If we put that up to there, this is what I mean. It's a shame you can't trim it off, but if we pull the legs out, it does go straight down to the ground. So it's just a shame that you can't go lower than that, but it still pretty much halves you, probably saves you a few inches, I suppose, on it, but it's a shame. Other than that, it's great. Yeah, very impressed. Yeah, really cool bit of kit. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys that, and it's nice and quick to work with. Little ball head, so really quite good. I've got this one here, this little head, so I've got a GoPro hot shoe somewhere, which I could screw this one onto, because that's actually really handy. It's a tiny little head which I'll never use for anything else because the camera's already got them on them. So a little thing like that is actually quite good for the GoPro. It could just sit on there. Anyway, so yeah. But yeah, just thought I'd show you guys. So it's called the Benro Slim, but it's the TS-L08C MG carbon fibre tripod. So yeah, blue bits as well. They did do one. They had one in there that was orange, which would have suited me better, but it was out of stock. So, but yeah, really, really nice. Very pleased with it. A little bit of an impulse buy. But when you look at some of the tripods in the shop, some of the tripods are anywhere with sort of starting at over 230 quid upwards, and they're just aluminium ones. But these, to get a carbon fibre one, you're looking at sort of 400 or 500 quid. I know this is only a slim, tiny little thing, but I think it's well worth the upgrade, you know. So, yeah, carbon and magnesium, and it's dust resistant and everything as well. So, really cool. Just thought I'd show you that, guys. So, yeah. So, check out Benro's website and everything if you want to get one. I bought this from Park Cameras in Burgess Hill, where I got the lens from. But obviously they're sold all over the place as well. So, anyway, that's it for the day. I shall catch you later. And don't forget to click the subscribe button, little notification bell as well. And we shall see you. Yeah, can't speak. I shall see you soon.